Kelly, in this short attention span webinar, we are going to swim against the tide like we're a couple of salmon. If I were you,
Okay,
I'd
I'm
say,
I'm gonna get my water wings on. Here we
if you,
go.
you never know how I'm going to start these short attention span webinars,
I
do you?
don't.
No, we talked before I hit the record button, and then I totally changed my mind. That's the power of ADD.
Yay.
So let's talk about the power of a positive assumption. You and I spend a lot of time saying, don't make assumptions, right? Don't
Yes.
assume that Friday's the worst day of the week to make a sales call. Don't assume that it's quiet around the holidays. Don't assume that nobody wants to hear from you, on a Monday or whatever.
Hmm.
You miss 100% of the shots that you never take. So today we're going to tell you it's a good idea to approach the customer with an assumption. And Kelly, what's that assumption?
Well, again, it's that you're going to win. It's that and it's that they're already down the road of choosing to do business with you, so you're going to carry yourself and act and behave as if essentially they're already a customer.
Yeah.
So it's, again, it's a little bit about posturing, I guess, but I think it's really more a mindset of I'm in the right place, I'm talking to the right people, I have the right solution, so there is really nothing getting in the way of us making this happen together and coming to a positive conclusion. So I think it's a great way to carry yourself.
Yeah, from the beginning of the conversation, if you are making that assumptive close, and this is my favorite close, when we talk about closing in our training programs, this one always becomes my favorite. I'm operating and I'm acting as if I'm going to get the sale. And when I do that, I find the end result is overwhelmingly positive. So I'm using language that drives me there. If I'm selling someone print, then I'm going to say, by the way, we can get this to you as soon as Friday. And that's an assumption. That's a positive assumption. Or, you're talking saying, I can have a proof here by this afternoon. Or, when would you like to see a proof? These are all good, positive. They're almost trial closes, by the way. But
Yeah, and the more
you,
the more general language too, Bill, that I like to use is things like how this typically works is, or
mm,
what my clients usually do at this point is. So you're basically putting them in this mind frame of I do this all the time. Like
yeah,
this is just how it works. This is how it
yeah,
goes. And it's
yeah,
almost as if, I mean, you're not asking any, what do you think? Do you like this? It's basically like, look, we're already down this road.
yeah.
So it's a little bit of a Jedi mind trick, but again, it's that acting as if you already have the business, and it
That's what
really, really does work.
we should have called this whole webinar the Jedi Mind Close. Ah, I missed an opportunity.
No, we'll do another one on that.
We will. We will help you. We
Hmm.
can. So positive expectations. If you've got that positive frame of mind, if you're rooted in the positive, then all of your comments are going to be positive, and you're not going to have that iffy. I've literally heard people say this. You don't want to buy from me today, do you? You're not looking for. I remember one guy was a vacuum, yeah, a rug shampooer, and the guy literally said to me, "You probably don't want one of these." Gee, where's that sale go?
Wow.
You know, just how he drew that conclusion. I didn't have a stitch of hardwood. I didn't have a splinter of hardwood in my entire house. So you're selling from a point of positive. The more positive you are, the fewer fears you have, and it helps the customer to calm their fears. And fears and risk are two of the reasons why we don't close. So this, I think you're right, Kelly. I never thought about that. This is really a Jedi mind trick that we're also playing on ourselves. And if we're doubting, if we go in negative, well, any kind of doubt is going to kill the sale. It's going to totally change the energy of the entire process. Oh, I've forgotten that I
Well,
was.
and the fun part about it too is with that kind of momentum, when you've got this positive momentum and you're just kind of, rolling with it, and again using that language like this is how it typically works, or we can get it for you by this date, or if I took a file with me today, I'd have the proofs for you first thing in the morning. It's almost as if you literally would be shocked if the customer said, hold on a second. you would be like, what are you talking about? I've never had this happen to me before. Nobody says no to me,
Ah,
and so and that isn't necessarily, you obviously wouldn't say that to the customer, but that's the way you would carry yourself, as if you are just successful 100% of the time. And that, it really does come through to the customers, and they respond very well to it.
well, there you go. There's a very short attention span webinar. This is for those who have a short attention span. And our point is to, as you're going through this entire selling process, have it in your head, I already have the sale, and work from that position. There's far more positive to negative. The customer can always say no. That if that's going to happen, it's going to happen. But now you're helping them to get to yes. So, all right, Kelly, my Jedi Master friend, thank you very much.
Thank you, young Skywalker.
Snatch the pebble from my hand. Oh, wait, that's different. And we'll talk to you all in the next short attention span webinar.